Join us on our week-long cruise aboard P&O's Iona to the Norwegian Fjords. In this episode, we're calling at the port of Haugesund, which is located between Stavanger and Bergen in the heart of Norway's southwestern cruise region. This is the area where Vikings used to live and where the Viking kings had their royal seat. In this episode, we'll be taking a look at the National Monument, a look around Haugesund's town and some of their landmarks, before we take another look around the Iona ship. So this morning we come to the Quays for breakfast. So you just order what you want. And then at the end you got the cheese and coppers. Pastry chocolates, fruit, cheese toppings. So it's Wednesday, we're in Haugesund. We're taking a bit more of a chilled out day. We don't have any excursions booked. So we're going to pop into town, or the city next. Just going to have a quick look down and just see what's on the pill, or the main dining room meals tonight. Not sure where we're going to eat, may even do buffet. I thought while it's quiet on the ship, I'll just take you on a quick tour down to the buffet and back. We are on deck 8 and just down from the quays you've got the Ripples ice cream area here. We've tried some of the ice creams, beautiful. Lemon, raspberry, banoffee vegan, vanilla, chocolate strawberry, Oreo, croquant, which is almond and caramel, hazelnut, sea salted caramel, and snowflake, which is coconut. So you've got promenade shop, pick a mix. Seating area. So top deck you've got Keel and Cow. We ate there last night. Lovely meal. Let's go down the main staircase. Thank you. It's quite deceptive being in here. You've got so much daylight either side, and when you look up, there's almost an optical illusion that that's daylight, but in reality there's another 8-9 floors above it. It's really well designed. Down to deck 6. Glass house on this floor. And if I get the right place, we'll go down to where the dining rooms are. So let's follow it down. We'll go down this way. So down this corridor we've got shops, reception, which they're really helpful. We have to pop down the first day. Foreign exchange rates. They sell at 12.25. I'm not going to hold that. I'll explain disembarkation later. So not sure how the exchange rate compares. It's probably a safe bet. It's not as good as you'd get at home, but you know what, to get stuck. Perfume shops. All closed or import. Pandora. Whiskey and gin.
No, I need to get some cigarettes, but I'll get them tomorrow and just stick them in the case. I don't want any.
And there was a diamond shop on our right. What's this one? Port shop. They have some nice bits in there. Teddy bears, t-shirts, bottles, gifts. Shore experiences. So you can come and book your next one and your next cruise. Norway shop. Let's keep walking. We are walking from the front of the ship to the back. It is Wednesday, 22nd of May, and we've just got off the Iona. Now we're in the port of Haugesund. So, mentioned earlier, we haven't got any excursions booked for today. So, we thought we just don't plan to be off the ship that long. So we're going to have a quick look around. We've just bought tickets for this entry. Then cost about 700 NOK, which is about £25. It says 24, that's 25. Check the exchange rate. So when you get off Iona, straight over here, there's some free city maps that you can see. Worth picking up in various languages. And up here, there is a little visitor centre. Toilets here, if you hadn't already been. Wi-Fi, if needed. So if you haven't got a data plan, you haven't got roaming, there's always a way around. So I'll just move around here. This is where we got the tickets, and that is the train. That's where it picks up from. You've also got the hop-on, hop-off bus. All picks up from behind these huts. Now, the train we're going on is a 70-minute round trip that stops off in two places. The first stop is at the National Monument, which we'll show you when we get there. And the second stop is by the cathedral. And it's a hop-on, hop-off. So you can explore the town, which is what we plan to do. Rather than walk across the bridge, which you could do if you wanted to, you do that. So you want to get tickets for the hop-on, hop-off bus. That's all here. Sightseeing Norway. They're all very similar. It's just picking which one. So we've gone for the little train. We did that in Haugesund yesterday. It is a good way of seeing it. You've also got the shuttle buses here. They go back and forth to the city centre. But we thought we'd go for the bit of a tour. So our next pickup is at 12. It's about 20 past 11 now. So we're just going to sit and wait. We've got to be there 15 minutes before. So it won't take long for it to come round. And we'll show you when we get there. During our first stop of 10 minutes, we visited the burial mound of Haugesund, where King Harald Hargefer was buried around 940. Norges Monument, Norway's national monument, was erected on this site in 1872 to mark 1,000 years of united Norway. So we just got off the bus, it's 1 o'clock and the bells are chiming. So this bus runs every 30 minutes, so by the time you've got off here, it's a good way to get on and off back to the cruise ship. And with a building that size, it's easy to spot where you're getting back on. Okay, we just stopped into a coffee shop in Haugesund, trying one of these, and that's iced coffee, Coke Zero, and 2 of those, cost us about £14. So I'll just show you the counter. What we have, the canal smør. So we've just gone in that coffee shop, very nice. We had a kind of cake thing with custard and like a cinnamon roll with custard, something Norwegian. And this is the main street going through, shopping street going through Haugesund. To be honest, Haugesund's not actually the most attractive port. There's not a lot here, apart from if you want to do some of the standard shopping, but it's really not necessarily the most attractive of ports. It's a shame P&O are using this one, but I guess this is a standard port they've been using for years, so it's not the best place. There's not a lot here. Still good to see some of the smaller shops. There's a candy store there, you can see. It's got all the pick and mix and your souvenir shops, which are all pretty the same as each other. Back on board Iona, we headed up to deck 17 at the front of the ship to the Crow's Nest bar, where we sat down, relaxed with a drink, to watch the sail away out of Haugesund. Okay, so it's 8 o'clock, Wednesday, and we've sailed out of Haugesund, and we had a lovely casual couple of hours in the Crow's Nest. Just took a book in there. It was a great place to see the sail out. From timing, we just went to the buffet tonight, and it was average, to be honest. It's hard to say anything else better than the buffet. It's convenient. So we're going to try and go to the headliners. The regular shows were all changed a little bit, so there's a singing duo on, so I'm just going to walk down there now. The singing duo in the headliners theatre were great, but we can't show that for copyright reasons. After that had finished, we headed back to deck 6 by the Emerald Barn Vistas to watch some sort of circus ballet routine. Here's a few clips of that. Towards the end of the evening, we took ourselves into the 710 Club again. It was a different act this night, but we'd already seen him the previous night. Here's a clip. Before bed, we headed to deck 17, where the Skydome is located. And this is the silent disco. Not quite so silent, everyone's got headphones on, and everyone was singing along. It was a great light display, and everyone enjoyed it. Join us next time as we go to our final port of call of Kristiansand. It would mean the world to us if you could hit that like button and subscribe for more content.